Let me break the ice. I am Larry Sprinkle, and I'm going to tell you today about some weather idioms. Do you know what an idiom is? An idiom is an expression that we use that contains words that don't mean exactly the same. Now, I just said one. Did you catch it? That's right, break the ice. That means to talk to somebody for the first time. Okay, let's look at our global correspondent when we check out the weather report. It's over to Amber Rains. Hello, Amber.
Thank you, Larry Sprinkle. Let's take a look at our weather globe. In America, it's hot and sunny. In New Zealand, it's rainy and cloudy. In Australia, it's windy and stormy. And finally, in Russia, it's snowy. Thank you. Over to you, Larry.
That's great, Amber. What an interesting weather report. Okay, let's look at our on-site weather correspondent, Davey McFace in America. To you, Davey.
Oh, hey there, Larry. It's Davey here in sunny America, and I'm down at the beach having a oh yeah, buddy, throw that back out there. Woo! Having a great time. It is a perfect day to catch some rays. Do you like to catch some rays there, Larry? Now, catch some rays means to sunbathe or have a great time in the sun. Larry, do you like to have fun in the sun? Let me hear you, buddy.
That's very funny. It is never sunny in England. Let's look at our on-site correspondent in Russia, the lovely Stormy Rivers.
Hello, Larry. It's a cold day here in Russia. It has been snowing for days. We are snowed under. People can't leave their house. To be snowed under means that you have too much of something at once. What do you like to do on a snowy day, Larry? Over to you in the warm studio.
Making snowmen is a breeze with all that snow. Can you imagine a giant army of snowmen? Sorry, I must have been daydreaming again. Okay, let's get back to our final weather correspondent in New Zealand. Jerry, can you hear me?
Hello, Larry. It's Jerry. I'm here in New Zealand. But, unfortunately, it's raining. It's raining cats and dogs. It's raining so much, I can't ride my bike around these beautiful hills. Has it ever been raining cats and dogs where you are?
Oh, thank you, Jerry. Oh no, my beautiful snowman army, it's melting. Oh. Okay, enough of that. That's all for today. Bye-bye, everybody.
Wow, that was an interesting weather report. Now, let's review some of those idioms we learned today. First, we learned catch some rays. This means to sunbathe or to enjoy being in the sun. We can use it in any tense. For example, I caught some rays last weekend, or I am going to catch some rays next week when I go to Spain. Your turn. Can you try and make sentences with catch some rays? Next, we learned to be snowed under. This means to be overwhelmed by something or too much of one thing all at once. It is used as an adjective. For example, you can say, "Oh, look at all this work I must do. I am snowed under." It is commonly used with the word with. For example, "I'm sorry I can't go to the cinema. I am snowed under with this homework." Your turn. Can you try and make some sentences with this idiom? It will really take your English to the next level. Last, we learned it's raining cats and dogs. Now this doesn't mean that cats and dogs are falling from the sky. It means it's raining heavily. We can use it in any tense. For example, it has been raining cats and dogs all day. Or, look outside, it's raining cats and dogs. Your turn. Can you try and make sentences with it's raining cats and dogs? Wow, what an amazing lesson! But that's all for today. See you next week.